Sports Aid were actually one of the first people that supported me when I started out this career. I remember really vividly the support that Sports Aid gave me and actually treated me like an elite athlete. Sports Aid aren't just about the financial support, it's about supporting you as an all-round athlete. And that support and belief is just unbelievable. Where Sports Aid also helped was with my mum. My mum was obviously a single mum with a child going through an expensive sport. They helped her with kind of just meeting other parents who are going through the same thing. And I think that was quite useful for my mum as well. And she felt really included. It's amazing, actually. At the age of 23, going to my third games, I think probably 12-year-old me wouldn't have believed that I'd be going to my third games. I mean, considering the struggles, the injuries, the challenges and things like that we've had, I'm pretty proud. From Sochi to PyeongChang to Beijing, it's I went in with different expectations and things like that going into Sochi. I was young, I was 15. I didn't really know that they were going to be the games that I was going to go to. I always had in my head that I was going to go to 2018, that was my goal. And then obviously being selected for 2014 was just unbelievable, and it was a crazy experience. PyeongChang was very different. We had the previous year become GB's first snow sport world champions, so we had quite a lot of pressure on us going into those games. Definitely the medal targets were a focus of ours. The pressure was on a little bit more, well, quite considerably more than Sochi. And then obviously kind of since then I've had crashes and multiple concussions that have been very challenging to recover from. So going into these games, it's again kind of taking more of a Sochi approach with the not focusing on medal targets or funding or anything like that. It's just back to the performance. My first couple of concussions were really tough, and there were lots of times during the recovery where I was questioning whether I was going to recover properly and fully back to 100% Millie the athlete, and even Millie the person. And then so there was that element of it, and then there was, oh my days, I've now got to go and perform again. Am I going to get back to the level that I was at? I've had like 6 months where I haven't been able to ski, whereas all my sort of competition have been skiing, so I'm going to be quite a long way behind. And I was. I was a long way behind. But we spent sort of 7 weeks in total in Saas-Fee in Switzerland. And I slowly, every single day, just sort of started to build things up with a lot of patience from a lot of people, a lot of hard work from fantastic professionals. Yeah, we managed to get back to full fitness and health. I genuinely thought, how can I even put skis back on? Like, how can I do it when I know that I've got so much fear these days? But I did. I don't think I'm the same skier as I was in 2017, 2018 season, pre-crashes. I think a switch has changed in my head now that I don't believe we'll be able to be switched back, because I now have the fear that I kind of previously didn't have. I work super hard in the gym, so I know I'm strong, and we work pretty hard on the slopes too. So yeah, fingers crossed that I'm able to sort of implement that going forwards. I thought kind of that I would be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to my third games. But actually, when I got my selection letter through, it was quite emotional, because I really didn't think that I was, well, I thought I'd lost my bottle. I thought I'd sort of, had it as an elite skier, that, I was just middle to the bottom of the pack these days. And it just, yeah, it was quite an emotional time, and kind of a reminder of where we've come from, what we've been through, and yeah, what we have coming up. The experience is what I'm going for this time. Is the performance, is to basically cross the line standing on my feet with a smile on my face. I know you don't hear many athletes kind of saying, oh yeah, I'm not really going for gold. Obviously, I am an athlete, I'm a competitive athlete, a gold would be wonderful, but that's very much not our focus. And if we come away from these games without any medals, it's not going to be disappointing for us, as long as I've performed well and I'm proud of what we've done. To represent ParalympicsGB for the third time is incredible. It's kind of the BPA are kind of becoming like a family now. So yeah, it's amazing.